There used to be an older woman who would,
well, the butler's busy at the moment. Can I help you?
You're obviously not one of the servants.
No, I'm not. Why don't you come in? It's very cold.
Thank you.
I'm Anna Lavery. Are you a friend of Tiffany?
No, I'm not connected with the wedding at all. I'm here to speak with Robert Scorpio and a young woman named, I think, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah. What did you want to see them about?
Well, it's personal. Are they here?
Who shall I say is calling?
Forgive me. I'm Catherine Delafield.
I saw you play last winter at Beethoven. You were wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, so you want to see Robert?
Yes. And Cheryl, if that's her name.
Yeah.
I know there's a wedding rehearsral going on. Don't let me interrupt.
No, okay. I'll send them my phone.
Thank you. I heard it on the radio.
Really?
Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I think it's really good. That's a very beautiful and talented lady outside waiting for you.
Oh, true.
Catherine Delafield. Catherine Delafield? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, she's loving it as long as you put cheese on it.
Sorry to interrupt. I needed to speak with the both of you, Cheryl especially. This whole thing is ridiculous. A total comedy of errors.
Oh, what errors?
Look, you don't have to explain
How do you
anything.
keep this man quiet long enough to explain the situation?
Well, if you can figure it out, you can have him.
You're upset. You're both obviously upset. And I would like to try and clear the air, at least my part of it. I've been on a concert tour now for 3 months, literally worldwide tour, moving around so fast my toothbrush never had a chance to dry. I tried to call my realtor and couldn't get her, and obviously never occurred to me that she would lease my cottage while I was gone. So I just flew in last night, totally exhausted, and drove to my house and unlocked the door, and is this making any sense?
Well, a lot more than it did last night.
Yes.
Well, I had never heard of Robert.
Scorpio.
Right. Anyway, there he was, stone drunk.
Wait a minute. Now, hungover perhaps, drunk no.
Whatever. And he was asleep on my bed.
And I ate all of her porridge.
All we did all night long was bicker, argue, and insult each other.
Ain't that the truth?
Robert, I spoke with the realtor today. I finally got a hold of her. And she said, you're right. You do have a lease.
You mean to say I get to live in the house I paid 6 months in advance for?
Do you ever stop being so sarcastic? I mean, this was a total defeat for me when she said this.
Well, why did the woman do this awful thing?
She apparently never got my telegram saying I was coming home, and there was a little for rent flag that went up on my property file, I guess. I have a proposition for the both of you.
Look, don't include me.
Well, please hear me out, because if I've broken the two of you up because of this misunderstanding, I would feel terrible. So, you work during the day, right?
Yes.
I practice during the day at my piano in my cottage. And you come home, I'm gone. I come back the next morning to practice, you're gone.
Are you trying to say to me that we share the same place, but we never see each other?
Exactly. And Cheryl, I'm telling him this in front of you so that you would never suspect that he and I...
Well, wait. I think that Miss Dansbury and I buried the hatchets deep into each other's skulls long before this morning's charade. I'll think about it. Thank you for coming by.
You're in luck, Cheryl, unloading that man from your life. He has one lousy temper in the morning.
Is it true that Catherine Delafield is your landlady?
Yeah? Maybe soon to become my next roommate.
Oh, you're sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, she's adorable. Yes. Oh, this is going to work out. Hi. Are you ready for your big moment? Oh, she's fine. I'm a box dictator. Yes. Welcome to the club. Yes. I mean, what with this and Tiffany's wedding, I'm going to lose my mind.
Mommy, can we try Daddy again?
Oh, Daddy again. Yes, you have to. All right. Come on, sweetheart. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here. Oh. Huh? Any luck? I don't know. He's not answering.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Daddy had the flu yesterday. That's why he didn't come to the dress rehearsal.
Well, I heard about that, yes.
Oh, I hope he's not too sick to come to the performance.
Oh, sweetheart, no. He will be here if he has to get himself off of his deathbed to see you done.
I hope so.
No, don't you worry. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I know you're busy, but I need help backstage. Oh, is it okay? Yeah, I can help. Oh, great.
Mommy?
Yes.
We'll still make it for the wedding, right?
Definitely. Oh, yeah, there'll be plenty of time to see Tiffany get married, don't you worry. I bet they're more nervous than we are. What a day this is.
Yeah.
You think the man didn't have a care in the world today?
Only one, honey. I ought to grab a few more minutes of shut-eye.
Oh, honey, how can you sleep at a time like this? Come on.
Because it's much too early to even consider facing this day.
Now, this day, sweetheart, don't you remember what today is? Don't you remember? Come on.
Well, let me check my appointment book. I'll get back to you, all right?
Man, sometimes I think the wedding would be much simpler if we just left them out of it.
Ah, yes. But honeymoons would be a complete bore. Speaking of which, I certainly did enjoy the preview of coming attractions last night. Whoa.
Well, I just missed you, that's all.
Well, so much for swearing off sex until after the wedding.
Well, let's just forget it ever happened, okay?
You know, honey, all this time I thought I was the one who was going to crack.
It was just a momentary lapse, Sean, that's all.
Like for another? I mean, certainly.
Absolutely not. This is our wedding day.
Why, can you tell me the truth? I mean, how can you honestly wear that white dress with a straight face, huh?
Just what do you think is so funny about this?
Well, come on, it's Miss Pureheart and her fantasy of virtue.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder if this is such a good idea after all.
You mean coming back to bed?
No, I'm talking about marrying you. Are you going to hold this over my head for the rest of our lives?
Yes, I am going to hold this over your head for the rest of our lives. I mean, after all, a man like me has been trapped, has got to fight back any way he can.
Trapped?
Yes, bushwhacked, hog-tied, dragged kicking and screaming down the aisle of doom. Oh.
Well, if that's the way you feel. The wedding is off.
Tiffany, honey! Honey! You get back here in the bedroom.
I wouldn't want to trap you.
Oh, come on, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you're going to be very sorry.
Will you just be reasonable about this, please?
Be reasonable and marry a man that is insensitive like you, not to a million.
Oh, come on. Now, can't you take a joke?
You have the sensitivity of a slug.
Will you please just lighten up on it?
Lighten up! Sean, this is our marriage. It's not funny. And as of this minute, there's not going to be a marriage.
All right, now, sweetheart, here, come here. I'll make it all.
Just leave me alone.
No, sweetheart, this is even ridiculous for us.
Yes, it is ridiculous for us, and I am glad that I finally found out what a type of person you are. Goodbye, Mr. Donnelly, and good riddance.
Honey, will you please...
Oh, shut up.
Well, yes, I'm fine. Thank you. What about you?
Well, I finally wised up.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here anyway? Didn't you and the great lover take some vow of chastity?
Well, abstinence makes the heart grow fonder.
You still think this is a joke? I have no intention of entering into the sanctity of marriage, holy as it is, with somebody who takes it so lightly as a joke.
Just nerves, right?
Wrong.
What did he do now?
He called me a fantasy virgin.
Virgin? He said that?
Yes, he did.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
All I said was a fantasy of virtue, that's all.
It's the same difference.
Honey, I was only trying to inject a little bit of humor into proceedings, that's all.
Well, you know where you can eject your humor.
Sweet. This is not funny.
You're starting to sound like her. How on earth did you get onto the subject of her virtue?
Look, she is the one who came over here at 2 o'clock in the morning, not me.
I withdraw the question. What now?
Oh, you're the best man, so do something, will you? Do something!
Hey,
One word out of you, and I'm going to have both of you arrested.
for what?
For breach of promise.
You walking out in here?
I am running out on him as fast as my little legs will carry me.
Oh, come on. You sure didn't mean anything. You know what he's like. Sometimes he can be
Yeah,
a
he's a
little...
little infantile. He's a little lame brain. He's a little asinine.
Yeah, that about covers him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just nervous.
Well, I think he's certainly got his nerve, that's for sure.
What? You're not really backing out.
Why don't you just show up at the wedding and see? It's going to be very nice to get it right.
Come on, listen, you two have worked too hard for this, all right? To screw it up over a little joke.
I don't think it's funny. And he's not going to think it's funny either when I don't show up because there's not going to be a wedding. Now, please, leave me alone.
Well, what now?
Let's find you a good dating service. You need a bride.
But, I mean,